Hey guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to HOI4 number 4. We're currently, of course, playing as Romania. Alright, where do we stand? Now, Romania, as you can see, has grown. Now, we do control, of course, former Hungary fully. So the Northern Balkans are pretty much ours, except for maybe a little bit of this section here. The Carpathian Ruteria. Yeah, Hungary has a claim on it, but we've conquered Hungary already. Could we ask them for control of a state? No, I don't think that would be beneficial to us at all. Okay, so as you can see, we basically drove here into the Is this the Carpathians? No, this is, of course, that section here. As you can see, there's fighting going on here. Now, I did the major push into this region. And then I kind of left it. Now that's desert that we got here. As you can see, there is, of course, a number of units here. If I can reduce that somehow, that would be great. But I've actually repositioned my troops to be focused upon a couple of different fronts. So you see a front line here. I've left this kind of to the Germans. I've got a little bit of a front here. And I've got a bit of a front here. I'm currently pushing into that particular position there. I kind of want to push the Soviets out just because they are currently, of course, taking up some of the attention that we have got. In terms of the amount of space that it takes up. And I do rather know that that is not going to be successful here, but... Okay. Let's see what other pushes we can make. As you can see, we're pushing them back from this particular position here already. Now that looks like a fortified position, which is a bit of a pity. But they've left positions open here, which I'm kind of trying to exploit as well. I'm trying to say, well guys, you leave stuff open. Let me drive into there. Should allow me to go straight for certain positions. Let's try to push them out of some of those positions that they got currently here. To be honest, I can reduce this line here quite substantially. I mean, some of these units will actually reposition themselves nicely. And to be fair, I don't think I need this full front here, or do I? No, I don't need that full front, but it of course doesn't stop me from exploiting weaknesses in their positioning, which will actually serve me quite well. As you can see, this actually is being attacked from like 5 different fronts at the moment, so you should see a multi-front attack. They're actually got a negative because, of course, the air superiority we have. We got air support at the same time. So there's a load of different factors here contributing into that picture, which is quite nice. So let's reduce that down to there for now. Means that the troops from there will reposition themselves nicely. Okay. Goes all the way from the right to the left. That doesn't make sense, does it? It does say it's balanced, but I don't think that's really balanced, is it? Let's try to push towards Gorky. Crikey. If they leave, like I said, if they leave openings, we need to push into those openings.
Atențiune! Am înțeles.
Okay.
Adunarea.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's push this line back to there at least. Allow some of these units to reposition.
Gata să trăiți. Adunarea. Am înțeles.
Okay.
Atențiune.
Okay, let's see. Okay, they're attacking us here. Interesting. And there's no German units to actually support us, which is fine. We're doing perfectly fine here. Ah, they broke our cipher. Interesting. So I really need to invest into a department there to basically work with cryptography. I didn't do any of that yet. But the fact that they broke our cipher doesn't mean we cannot actually upgrade our cipher. Of course we can.
Adunarea. Atențiune. La comandă.
As you can see, they're weak on lots of fronts here. I need myself some equipment, some support equipment to be precise, and it keeps seeming to be the Finns that seem to have some in surplus. Thank you very much, Finland. Nice to see that. Ah, nice. We can go for the new plating on there as well. If we look on here now, we can of course see that this says that is a new design that's available. I'd hope that there would be a better one already. Light fixed structure on a turret. Fixed superstructure. Okay, superstructure we don't have. Okay, we got the additional gun already there. Additional machine gun. It's not going to be that big a cost increase, so that's fine. Extra armor is always welcome. Wow. That looks like a pretty decent design like that already. Is it better? Yeah, it gives me more defense. Versus riveted. Wow, that's a big difference. Yep. I do need to put that to the top because I need more of them. A significant number more of them, I'd say. Here, as you can see, we're currently working on more factories, which is fine. Helps push, of course, the overall push.
Adunarea. La comandă.
I'm not sure why they're attacking there, but okay.
Gata să trăiți. Am înțeles. Gata să trăiți.
Okay.
Atențiune! Gata să trăiți. Adunarea.
They leave positions open once again, repeating the same as that they did before.
Am înțeles. Atențiune! La comandă.
It's an open position. Why leave it open?
Îi respingem, domnule. La comandă. La comandă.
Are we weakened there somewhat? It's taken a while for us to be able to push through. If I can actually do that here, that'd be great. One of my generals is wounded. Okay, so be it. We can improve this. I don't want to do that. We just spent already experience on some of the other items. We got pretty decent stability, which is great. I don't have excavation 4 yet. Now, this is not relevant because I basically gave Macedonia back to, of course, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. Same mispronunciation as I did last time for some reason. United Mexican States joins the Allies. Interesting. That is not historical, is it?
Am înțeles. Atențiune!
Okay.
Atențiune! 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 La comandă!
Okay, let's push to there.
La comandă! Am înțeles! Atențiune! La comandă! Atențiune!
Should free this one up. So what's this region called here? This is Gorky, Yaroslav, Ivanovo. Okay. No clue. Is there... Ivanovo is the region. That is Yaroslav, and that is Ryazan. Okay, this should allow us to create a pocket here.
La comandă! La comandă! Adunarea! Gata să trăiți!
Okay, supplies seems to be an issue, which I kind of expected.
Ce trebuie?
Okay.
Continuați atacul! Continuați atacul! Adunarea!
Okay, that should do. We're just trying to take those 3 out.
La adăpost! Sub foc inamic! Atențiune!
Okay.
Atențiune! Am înțeles! Am înțeles! La comandă! Adunarea!
Okay, why am I moving there? I'm not sure.
Am înțeles!
That pocket would be nice to exterminate. There's an empty province there. Take it.
Am înțeles.
Okay.
Adunarea. Gata să trăiți. Gata să trăiți.
Okidoki.
La comandă.
Yeah, we're doing pretty decent here. Overall contribution stands at 14%. Breakdown, of course, is occupation, land combat damage, destroyed enemy planes, casualties. It's good that actually casualties also counts. Land lease received is a negative. Not a major one, but... It does say I should get about 16% of the peace score, which is nice.
Atențiune! Adunarea.
It's almost ours. Almost.
La comandă.
That should change the equation somewhat. We're attacking from the rear. And then we can start saying, bye-bye, pocket.
Am înțeles. La comandă. Adunarea. Atențiune!
Okay, nice.
Adunarea.
To some extent we suffer from similar issues to what they're suffering from.
La comandă.
Lack of supplies.
Adunarea. Atențiune!
Okay. Yep, low supplies. Not a problem at all.
Am înțeles. Adunarea.
Okay.
Gata să trăiți. Gata să trăiți. Am înțeles.
Okay. Moscow is again one of the supply hubs here, and it's pretty decently connected, it should be. But it does suffer here from this train connection not being well enough built up. All right, let's get those train connections improved. Should get more supplies to flow through.
Gata să trăiți.
Again, they're leaving positions open. I'm sure it's not intentional, but they do it, which doesn't really help them as such.
La comandă.
Right, German units are moving into some of the gaps that we basically created.
Adunarea. Gata să trăiți. Adunarea. Gata să trăiți.
Okay. micro pocket that we could see there. Okay. Ah, there are different army types. Yes. Kind of makes sense then.
Gata să trăiți.
Okay. Can I put those into action up here? Probably. If you look at this carefully here, you'll see
La comandă.
actually quite clearly that they're pulling back. It should mean we can actually go for Leningrad, which actually should help reduce the war effort somewhat. Alright, so that's the ICAR. Fighter's maximum speed. We've already gone for that, haven't we? Nice. Next excavation level. We're in 1942. Should also allow us to make that decision here to start tapping that oil in Derna. Bye-bye. Or hello. We're not exporting that much oil, unfortunately. A bit of a pity, but okay. We do see here that we get oil out of here. Interesting, but we're not getting the chromium out of there. And why is that? Sabotage, and this is also getting sabotage, I guess. Local police force effect scaled by 19% due to garrison fulfillment +0. Okay. We could, of course, ask for control of Sochi. And at 8.22% at the moment of the total manpower, which is good. Let them stew a bit. Let them basically lose morale and everything there.
Adunarea.
Okay, we're going to basically reallocate them slightly.
Atențiune.
Don't want that line there anymore.
La comandă. La comandă.
Okay, let's push here as well.
Gata să trăiți. Adunarea.
Don't need to defend that particular province anymore. Those troops can be pushed further back. Further east.
Adunarea. La comandă.
Okay. My units, as you can see, are on the train. They're moving there. Works out nicely thus far. If we look at how they are doing here, 73%. It controls 41% of victory points. Okay. I'm sure they'd like to get control back of some of these states that they got here that were taken by the Soviets. Could we get them to switch sides? That would be nice, wouldn't it? So we get the IAR variant based upon the improved small airframe. Okay, fine. Let's have a look at where our airframes are operating, or our airplanes, I should say. Can I position them elsewhere? I got 2 operating in that region, interestingly enough. That one can be reinforced, which is nice. Okay. Had our naval base and such in these regions, which is fine. It's relatively stable here, and that's going down as well, which is good.
Am înțeles.
I really want to reduce this down to that little bit of front there. I don't have that many units on that particular front. So every bit that I have, if I can just basically push that in, pull that in.
Am înțeles. Adunarea.
Okay.
Atențiune. Am înțeles.
That would make it for a nice defensible position, because they, of course, they have to cross the river to get there. Right, national focus-wise, there's not that much I want to do in here anymore anyways, except maybe, okay. Let's get that done. We're producing a C variant. I don't know why they got that variant there at all. It's like, hello. It makes no sense to have that. Why have we got so few factories here? Don't I have the war bomb? Total mobilization. Okay. If I go to total mobilization here, that gives me more manpower I can deal with. So I lose 3%, but I can regain that 3% by using the women in the workforce. Okay, so they kind of balance each other out like that, but you lose stability. Okay. I guess I just need to save up for a bit. Okay, let's cut them off there. Let's take these guys out as well. The fall of Rome, really? Ooh, look at that. Wow. Wow. I really think that I might have to reposition these guys. That's not even a Soviet unit. If we can keep this particular position here in our hands, we can of course basically go and drive into there. Nice.
Gata să trăiți. Am înțeles. La comandă.
Why are they suffering so much? Are they such good units? Well, it looks like our units, of course, haven't got the best of stuff on there, but okay. Do I have enough anti-air in stock? No, I don't. I do need to buy some more stuff. It looks like that's also anti-air. Code anti-air? Okay, that's fine.
Înaintați! Adunarea!
Okay. If the Germans reposition somewhat here, that would be helpful.
Am înțeles. La comandă. Gata să trăiți. La comandă. Gata să trăiți.
Okay.
Adunarea. La comandă. Îi respingem, domnule! Mișcați! Înaintați!
Okay.
Atențiune! Adunarea! Așteptați!
Look at this. This is just becoming a tiny, tiny bulwark. Tiny. Ooh, even another encirclement here.
Înaintați! Atențiune! Gata să trăiți!
Okay.
Gata să trăiți! La comandă!
Okay, let's pause that for a second. I got research slots open. 42, and we're in March. I don't want to do any of those items. Torpedoes. No, I don't really want to spend that, do I? Okay, let's hold off on that because we got a focus that gets that resolved for us. That's not such an expensive one. Relatively cheap, to be honest. 43. Okay.
Continuați atacul! Așteptați! La comandă!
Okay. Nice. What's happening up north? Mussolini is deposed. Interesting. That sucks. Either the Germans or we need to reposition some troops to there.
La comandă! La comandă! Adunare. Gata să trăiți.
Okay, push, 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 push. Let's try to get them out of there. Let's have a look here. These guys, they are still
La comandă.
in a good position, I would say.
Gata să trăiți. Atențiune! Atențiune!
That's a lake, okay.
Am înțeles. Adunarea.
Okay, and then we got, of course,
La comandă.
these guys were there, these guys are here. Look at the length of that front, it's tiny. And to be honest, maybe these guys I can reposition to Italy. To help over there. Might not be such a bad idea. Tanks and armor variants get additional breakthrough. Ace generation chance is boosted. Air superiority is better. Okay. We're not there yet. We need to basically get a little bit further for that to be possible.
Atențiune!
Okay.
La comandă!
As you can see, they're taking different routes by train, but they're all going by train to Italy to secure that front. I do see some German units coming in already as well.
La comandă!
Okay, MPs. Is that further landings? It looks like. Right, we just completed the MP upgrade. Ah, we can of course also go for this one straight away. Nice. Our infantry weapons should be doing really nicely after this. Oh, hold on.
Atențiune! Atențiune!
Straight away go for that section, because otherwise our own lands will be under threat. Down here as well. Wow. They're really going for it. Support equipment. Don't know what the difference is, but okay. Heroism, okay. trucks. Really? You're sending me trucks? I need more trucks? Really? I did not expect that, but okay.
Attenzione!
Let's go for that position straight away.
Attenzione! Am înțeles! Attenzione! Adunarea!
Okay.
Luați de aici! Așa le trebuie!
More naval landings. Interesting. So if I look at my navy... Okay, can I add... Oh, we're heavily fighting this region here already. Looks like Bulgaria is doing its fair share here of basically protecting that. Looks like that incursion was dealt with. Okay, they're still part of the same faction, which is great. Ah, we finally got this one. Maximum speed, but fuel usage is up. I don't mind. Use more fuel. Can I go for those? No, not yet. Look at my production here. Do some with that. My OE place. Research. There's nothing I can do to change any of the research there at the moment. So again, that's fine. Okay, this general. Like I need to add these bits to there as well, unfortunately. Like these bits are not that crucial, I would say. I don't expect naval invasions there immediately, but that's not to say that I cannot do it. It's just more difficult for them.
Attenzione! Adunarea!
Okay, once they're done there, let's create that fallback line here. I'm going to allocate all those divisions to right. You're able to take out some of their... Oh, lovely. Of course, encryption is quite key. Unfortunately, that makes this here suffer. I know they're not producing more factories at the moment, but I'd love to do more, and I kind of need to do more because, yeah, my units kind of need this support. Okay. Let's take out Leningrad here. Well, once Leningrad falls, they kind of lose access to the Baltics. Which will be good. What? No, I don't want to do the guerrilla fighter. There must be something else I can do with him. He's level 6 now, that's good. What about him? He's level 4. Okay.
Gata să trăiți!
Alright, we're able to support that engagement here. Quite strongly as well, it looks like.
Adunarea!
They're strong, those British troops, aren't they? Wow.
Adunarea!
They got air superiority, which doesn't help us. Let's make them even more efficient than they were before. Look at that, all those submarines of ours, plus of course the Italian ones, are having a nice go at them there. Yes, I need to start producing anti-air, it looks like. Which I don't currently produce, but is that an issue? As long as I'm able to import it. So I don't want the guns. I'll take the towed anti-air. I need support equipment, which apparently they're offering. Okay, let's do what we can.
Adunarea!
So deeply entrenched in here, it looks like. The fall of Leningrad, finally. Ha!
La comandă! Gata să trăiți!
I can push them back all the way to there, that would be great. Ah, they still got one port.
Mișcați! Înaintați!
I thought that was the end of all their ports here, but no.
Aici! Așa le trebuie!
So if I can put them up all the way up to there, that basically creates a nice line of easy defense there.
Adunarea!
What's happening here for us in the meantime? We pushed deeply into there, it looks like.
Am înțeles! Gata să trăiți!
Ooh. Let's take that position here. I don't know why we're pushing so deeply into there though, but okay. Again, we don't need to defend here if we're able to take out that particular position there, because of course the lake prevents any of the enemy from crossing over.
La comandă!
I know I was originally pushing for Gorky, but I don't see how that's happening at the moment now. Our Air Force. Have we got spare capacity? Looks like we do. Of course, it's great. Then I can operate this one here as well. I can basically divert this one to there. So then operate in that region as well. It would suck if we were to lose the Italians. So we put troops here now, so they should help with the defense of the coastline here at the very least. As you can see, they're actually being pulled in to do that defense here. Okay. Oh, we lost convoys. Why have we got convoys here? Why? Tell me that. Have we got rail connections here or something? I can send an attaché to them. Why would I want to send an attaché to them? Can I send it to the Germans? I can. Again, why would I want to do that unless it's basically getting me so much more XP all of a sudden, but okay. It might be worth doing that. They're still not in the faction, which is a pity. These, for a large extent, will be lost, unfortunately, I get the impression. Number of units there is not that huge. We'll do a concentrated attack there. I can get that port city back in our hands, hopefully. I rather hope I can. If I can't, then yeah, so be it.
Attenzione! Adunarea!
Okay, I'll deal with them shortly. That was the final one there. We're in May of 42. Can of course go for some of the other ones like this. That would still benefit us quite nicely. Suffering because of course all the fortifications, but you're able to push through if you do it nicely and do it well. Okay.
Gata să trăiți. Adunarea.
Italy got into a civil war. Interesting. This Italy is still ours, or at least still our ally. Huh. So now it also will be Italians versus Italians, which doesn't help.
Am înțeles.
Okay. Slightly changed how that line is positioned. I'm trying to leverage the actual river there as a defensive line here. It should really work. Okay, how are we doing here? Ooh, that's going nicely. We'll push through, I'm sure we will. Doctrines. There we go. Okay. So I can actually go for the total mobilization, which will reduce my recruitable population Whilst at the same time I can actually put my women in the workforce, which will reduce my stability somewhat, but at least I keep my total manpower. So we got 10 minus 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 11%, and we currently stand at 9.81%. That's not bad at all. See? This should make life easier here for the Germans.
La comanda. La comanda. Am înțeles.
Can you cut a line in two? That would be great if you could. I don't think we can at the moment. I don't think the way that the system works here allows us to do that.
Am înțeles.
Ooh, let's hope that we can actually take that.
Atențiune! Haideți, începeți deplasarea! Înaintați! La adăpost!
Cool. Let's actually see if I can take that. Is that a supply hub or just a nexus? No, it's probably just a nexus. Or yeah, it actually is a supply hub. That would be amazing if we get that in our hands.
La comando!
Italy is a disaster. An absolute disaster.
La comanda!
War College, 2 skill general, Barbu, okay.
Atențiune!
How many, what's his level? He's level 1, but close to level 2. But it's just not there yet. Air Doctrine. Is improving. Okay, these of course should be up there somewhere. Yep, that's it for now. Radar and weapons, of course, all improved. Nice. We're looking at 1942 June. This line still. I don't have any issues in terms of most of the bits. That's a long one. This one we can actually say, perfect, go for the new design. Yes, it's a bit of a drop, I know. We can manage it. So we're able to defend here quite decently. Okay, where's our other planes operating here? Help take care of that region here. Voila! Now, if I take these guys from here, let's see how quickly I can get them across that line. Sweet. We'll get it on there. Okay.
Am înțeles. Gata să trăiți. Am înțeles. Atențiune. Atențiune.
Okay.
Adunarea. Am înțeles. Am înțeles.
Both are engaging in there already. Nice.
Am înțeles.
Yep. Right. It's almost time to call it a day. I'd like the Germans to take over this position here, but I think that's unlikely the way it is at the moment. War bonds are about to expire. Ah, we got a promotion here. Yeah, nice to see. War college, cool. I can do with that. You're not getting through here, mate. That is all mine. Wow, I need a heck of a lot more all of a sudden. Ah, yes, it's the support equipment I'm producing. We're producing 10 a day, only 10. Wow. They're far more, yeah, organized resistance here than they're over here. Bit of a pity. They're stealing any of these regions here. There's over here, Krakow. We got steel in our own lands here already. Which we can add to the queue of bits that we want to improve. That's already on the queue as well, Transylvania. Oh yeah, infrastructure improvements take a fair amount of time. Almost. All right, we're going to call it a day once we basically are able to send the military advisor over to Germany. Or the attaché, I should say, really. Just a matter of days in reality here. Right, which of these doctrines gives me additional manpower? Heart attack, soft attack, and heart attack. Brigade size can improve. Air superiority gets improved. Air land battle, shock and awe. Interesting. To be honest, I think I'm gonna go for this one. That seems to be the most useful one, most appropriate one. Finally, our motorized armies are coming in. Supplies seems to be okay here. Unless they're putting back there. That seems to be okay as well. Look at that.
Am înțeles. Am înțeles. Gata să trăiți.
Okay.
Am înțeles. La comandă.
Not bad at all.
Gata să trăiți.
Okay, I can push, push, push.
Am înțeles.
89%. Nikolai Vatutin. Normally you basically see, yeah, Romania struggling, but in this instance it's the Italians that are struggling tremendously, actually. Let's modify their lines slightly. Why are they going back there? I'm not sure. I know they're attacking me, but they're gonna suck at that. Right, I did say I'm gonna basically send them a military attaché. More war support, which is great. There we go. We get 15% of their military experience. And of course they get a lot more than we get. Look at that, that's ticking up nicely now. Anyways, that's not what I was here for, really.
Am înțeles. Am înțeles. Adunarea.
Okay.
Adunarea.
Wow.
Am înțeles.
Why do I need to extend it all the way here? Why? Why can you not just do what you're meant to do?
Adunarea.
There we go. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.